What's going on, guys? Alex here and welcome to Monster Motors. So these two cars, well, as you can tell, they're filthy. It's the winter, so they get filthy quite quickly, but they do need a bit of TLC. So basically today, even though it's freezing cold, it doesn't matter. We're committing. We're going to clean them up all nice. We've got all our equipment over here. Just going to give it sort of like basic standard deep clean as such. So I'm going to jet wash them off, snow foam them, jet wash that off, go over it with a mitts with the shampoo, dry it off, and well, probably just give it a quick polish, but nothing too in depth, just the spray on polish and microfiber. So yeah, let's get down to it because they're absolutely filthy. It's like covered in road grime, bird crap, all sorts. So definitely need to be looked after a bit better, but can't be helped throughout this time of year. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, so the preliminary jet wash has all been done. Next up is the snow foam. So I'm going for Auto Finesse Avalanche, which I've used a few times and I really like. I've gone for the cherry one this time. I've also got the toffee one, which smells amazing, and the pear one, which I've not yet used, in the Auto Bright Foam Lance. And that's going on the S3, whereas Alex on his A45, he's going for the Built Hammer Auto Foam, and we're trying out the Karcher foam cleaner Lance. So we're going to try that out on the A45 and see what that's like. So they both should do similar things, but both have got their own sort of ways of doing it. So
yeah, other foams should be more like foamy.
Okay, well, we'll soon see. Yeah. And we'll see if the Karcher Lance is any good.
Yeah.
As this one, the Auto Bright one is well, a lot of people recommend it, and it's perfect for what I do. So yeah, it's probably one of the
love
best. It. But yeah, we've not tried the Karcher one yet. So well, it's always good to see if that's any good or not. So let's get foaming. So after I've done the snow foam bit, what I always do is I always spray some iron out on all my wheels, just so while the snow foam's doing its thing, the iron out does his thing on the wheels. So basically, I don't know how well you can see it, but where it goes dark purple, that's the spray taking effect, like you can see it here, and it's just sort of melting down the iron particles that are on the wheels from like road use and whatnot. And yeah, it just helps the cleaning process. But I've got another part of the wheel cleaning process that I usually do after the snow foam, so we'll get to that shortly. But now we'll follow Alex around while he snow foams his. So now that the snow foam's done its thing, jet wash it all off. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the people at home. So just gonna jet wash the rest of it off, and then we'll go over it by hand. So snow foam does get rid of a lot of dirt, but not always all of it, but there we go. Just going over it by hand, it gets rid of it. So it just softens up the big sort of the bulk of the dirt. The rest of it you get off by using your lamb's wool mitt and whatever other tools you use. So we go for the 2 bucket method. So this one is the wash bucket. This has got hot water and soap. So what I've been using is Auto Finesse Lather, the banana milkshake one, which again it smells really nice. And then this is our rinse bucket. Obviously both of them have got grit guards at the bottom. That way when you're sort of dipping the mitt in, if you've got any stones or anything, it just sinks to the bottom, doesn't go into the mitt at all, so it doesn't sort of scratch up the paintwork. So what you do is you rinse off the mitt first, then you go into your wash bucket, clean the car. When you come back to get more water and soap, you rinse it off first. That way it gets rid of all of the rubbish that's in the mitt. So at the end, your wash bucket should be absolutely clean water, whereas your rinse bucket is going to be all filthy. So you see how Alex is getting on over here. So getting there. It's already starting to look a lot better than it was beforehand. But going over it with by hand, that is just where it gets like it's proper clean. This is just to help out, obviously, where it's been like not washed for a while. It's got a lot of dirt on it, so a helping hand's always good. Yeah, just get right up in there on these lower bits that get absolutely filthy all the time.
Don't know why, but you just sound like Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely filthy. I'm just going to let the soap sit for a little bit and then jet wash it off. So Alex is doing the exact same thing to his car. So black bucket to rinse, yellow bucket for wash. So go clean the car. Although it is pretty cold. Don't know if it's still on there or not.
The ice,
but
yeah.
on here just a minute ago, all of this was like turning. Ah, here we go. It's already starting to turn back into ice. So you can tell it is pretty damn cold at the moment, but it had to be done. Or else it's just going to stay unwashed for ages. And yeah, I like to have the car looking good every once in a while. So why not do it in the evening of a winter day. So, alright, let's crack on with jet washing this off and then moving on to the next bit. So what Alex is doing now, he's putting on sort of like a water repellent on my windscreen. So what one is it? Is it Dodo Juice?
Dodo Juice.
So yeah, just, is it just a spray on and that's it?
Yeah, spray on, and then you, when it's wet, and then you wipe it off with a microfiber towel after. It's not just for glass, it's also for paintwork, but I find I have other sealants that are better than this. It smells nice.
It does smell good.
It smells like cherry. Make sure you rip these off because they're really annoying.
So rip off the labels off the microfibers because
scratch your car.
Yeah, there's always a risk it scratches and whatnot. So yeah, just spray it on and then
wipe off.
Wipe off and job done. You'll have water beading off of your windscreen.
On the motorway, you don't even have to use the windscreen wipers. Look how clean that is as well.
See if we can just
see how. Some water onto it to test.
You can already see the water beading off. That's already on there. Just where it's so dark, you can't see the full impression of it like you can in person. But I think you can twist that so it's not a pressure wash.
Oh yeah, so it's just...
Yeah. So just put a bit of water on it to test it. Just look at it, just beads straight off.
Straight off, this is effortless. On the motorways, so good.
There we go. Job done. Just spray the whole car in it and job done.
Yeah, we could do.
So yeah, Alex is just rinsing off his car now, but we're pretty much done. Cars just need drying, and that's about it for tonight. So a lot of people, they might put some waxes, some polishes, some sealants on it. I'm not doing that on mine at the moment because it's already got it and it only needs topping up, so I might do that in the morning when it's a bit less cold. And yeah, because I'm starting to lose feeling in my hands, which isn't always nice. But yeah, so that's it for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for plenty more videos. Cheers!